Ooh, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Check in, check in, check in. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet, just checking in with you guys this morning. First and foremost, telling you guys to make sure you stay motivated. Make sure you always waking up every single day, choosing yourself. That's right, nourishing yourself. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all already know what time it is. It's our motivational hour. As you come in, say good morning to me. I know I'm a little bit early this morning, but I got some stuff that I got to get taken care of. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Oh, y'all jumping on early this morning. As you come in and say good morning to me, can you also do me a favor and let me know where you viewing me from? Good morning, officer. What you need? No, I'm a motivational speaker and life coach. I ain't trying to rob nobody. I just need the shade so I can make sure my phone don't run hot while I'm motivating people. That's it. All right. How y'all doing, Virginia? I see y'all checking in. What's going on, Brooklyn, New York, Detroit, Michigan? How y'all doing, Columbus, Georgia, Fayetteville, North Carolina? I see you guys checking in. What's going on in Costa Rica, Maryland? How y'all doing, Montgomery, Alabama? Good morning to you guys. Good morning, St. Louis. How y'all doing, North Carolina? Huntsville, Alabama. I see you guys, Kentucky. Hattiesburg, B. Moore. I see you guys as well, Oklahoma. Good morning, good morning. Big Texas, New Mexico is here. Louisiana is here. I see you guys this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Oklahoma, Jacksonville, Florida, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia is here. Kissimmee, Florida. How y'all doing this morning? What up, Kansas? Kansas, I'll be in y'all city this weekend. That's right. I will be your guest speaker in Miriam, Kansas. The flyer is up on my Instagram right now. So make sure you go check in. Listen, you know what? Y'all see me, man. I be so serious about what I got going on. I ain't got time to play with none of these folks. You feel me? How I look like I'm trying to come on now. You know what I mean? What's up, San Antonio? New York was good. How y'all doing this morning? Check in, check in, check in. How y'all doing this morning? Right on up. Listen, you already know what time it is, man. You know, when I tell you I don't come to play, I don't come to play. And I was going to do my intro before I start dealing with him. And as you can tell, I'm going to do what I got to do. What up, Wisconsin? I see you guys checking in. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Come on in the room. I want to talk about a little bit today. I want to go into the persecuted into position. Hello, somebody, because I ain't going to jump into too fast because I know it's some people that's just not waking up. You just now getting your notifications turned on. You just not getting out of bed. So I'm gonna give you a moment to go ahead and get your phone propped up real quick. I'm gonna give you a moment to go ahead and grab your earbuds. I'm gonna give you a moment to go ahead and get in position so you guys can get ready for this here live video. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I was tied up. No worries though. I'm here with it today. Friends say, oh no, I'm already at work. Okay, sis, I'm gonna tell you something now. If you get to getting too happy on this live, do me a favor, put that church finger up. Let that person on your job know who think that they the supervisor or think that they over somebody. Go ahead and tell them I gotta make my way to the bathroom real quick. Hello, somebody. Come on now. Talk to me nice this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to get on up in here real quick. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning, man? It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It's your girl, Street Poet, man. I just want to say that, you know what I mean? If you're looking for an easy road on this spiritual journey, as you start to work on yourself, if you're looking for this thing to be easy for you, if you're looking for somebody to just put it over in your hand, if you're looking for somebody that's going to pacify it for you, somebody that's going to water it down for you, somebody is going to dilute it to make it easier for you to swallow or easy for you to chew, what I want you to understand is that won't happen. Hello, somebody. I don't know about my note takers, but if y'all are here this morning, like I said, I know it's kind of early for y'all, but if you're here this morning, I want you to write down in red pen real quick. Nobody's coming to save me. Hello, somebody. Yeah. See, sometimes we get in this life and we start to feel as though somebody's going to show up and they're going to come and save us. They're going to come and take us away from what it is we're going through in life. And the truth of the matter is nobody is coming to save you. Grand rising to you as well. Good morning. Write that in your notes real quick. Ain't nobody coming to save me, baby. I'm going to have to do it on my own. Hello, somebody. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You're going to have to do it on your own. You're going to have to wake up, baby. You're going to have to wake up and you're going to have to make a conscious effort within yourself to say, you know what? I owe this to myself. You have to wake up and you have to take the responsibility for doing the work. You got to wake up and you got to take the responsibility of correcting yourself. yourself. You got to take the responsibility of holding yourself accountable. You got to take the responsibility of owning up to your own mistakes. How is it that I'm contributing to my own suffering? What is it that I'm doing that's allowing these type of folk to talk to me like this? These type of folk to treat me this way? What is it that I'm doing? What is it that I'm giving off? How is it that I'm attracting these different types of people? Hello, somebody. Come on and talk to me nice this morning. Come on, talk to me nice this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, somebody. Yeah. Nobody's coming to save you. I need for you to understand that. It's going to come a place and time right now, baby. I'm telling you right now. And when we get into the meat of this thing, you're going to really understand where I'm coming from. Nobody is going to come and save you. You got to take responsibility for your own life. You got to step up to the plate every single day and know nobody's going to come and save me. As long as I accept the bare minimum, then the bare minimum is what I am going to get. As long as I allow folk to in and out my life, then guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to get. As long as I allow folk to talk to me crazy and disrespect me, then guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to get. As long as I allow you to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it inside of my life, then that's exactly what I am going to get. You got to wake up and you got to understand that you are the person that have to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. It doesn't matter how many times. It doesn't matter how many times that you play nice with them. It doesn't matter how many times you go outside of your way to give to them. It doesn't matter how far you bend over backwards for them. It doesn't matter how many sacrifices that you have made. It doesn't matter how long you've been walking on those eggshells and jumping through those fire rings and all the above. I want you to understand that folk are going to be exactly who they are. Stop expecting anything different. Stop expecting anything different. Hello, somebody. Talk to me nice. Stop expecting anything different. They're going to be exactly who they are. Who are you? You're exactly who you showed me you are. That right there is a note for somebody already, baby. That's right. Some of y'all threw your phone slam across the room as soon as I said that, because that's what you've been struggling with. Some of y'all just jumped up out of bed. I understand that it's early, and there you go running up and down your hallway because you know, right? That's my confirmation, coach. Now you in my house, coach. Why? Because I go outside of my way, because I see the greatness in other folk, because I see, you know what I'm saying, the talent in other folk, because I see the love in other folks. And if they see what I see in them, then I just know that they can be a better person. But the truth of the matter is this right here. You got to understand that no matter how great you see that individual, no matter how talented that you see that individual, no matter how much you pour into that individual, if they don't see that greatness for themselves, then guess what? That doesn't even matter. If you can continue to pour, you can continue to sacrifice, you can continue to give, you can continue to run after them, you can continue to do the absolute most, but folk will not change until they get ready to change. They are not coming to save you. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. They're not coming to save you, baby. They not coming to save you. If you're looking for somebody that's going to step up to the plate and they're going to go outside of their way, that's not going to happen. A person can give to you till their hands hurt. Folk can give you the every last drop of them. They can do with this and they can do that, and they can support you as much as they can. They can do all of those things, but if you don't want to change, those folks are not going to change. I want you to understand that if you're sitting over there right now and you're waiting on somebody to come into your life and they're going to make the big difference for you, I want you to understand that it's not going to happen. You got to want this thing for yourself. You got to want it for yourself. You got to understand that you deserve it. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to go out there and make the sacrifices. You got to be willing to give yourself that same level of support. You got to become the person to yourself that you have been to everybody else. And if you do not do that, then you will self-sabotage. You will be over there feeling drained. You will be over there feeling tired. You will be over there feeling used and abused. You will be over there feeling disrespected. You will be over there feeling like somebody is taking advantage of you. But the truth of the matter is, ain't nobody played with you the way that you have played with yourself. Put it in your notes. Ain't nobody played with me how I played with me. Come on, you might as well be real about it. You might as well be real about it. Let's just be real. Ain't nobody played with me the way that I played with myself, baby. Ain't nobody played with me how I played with me. Ain't nobody played with me how I played with me. Understand that you got to take responsibility. Ain't nobody played with me how I played with me, street. You better know that. Ain't nobody played with me the way that I have. That's right. I done played with me when it came into love. I done played with me when it didn't came into relationship. I done kind of played with myself when it comes down to my friendships. I done played with myself so much that I'm understanding now that when I step back away from the situation and I really observe it the way that I need to, I can see that only people were only doing to me what I was allowing. People were only taking advantage of me because that's what I was allowing. People was only treating me the way that they was treating me because that's what I was allowing. And the moment that I woke up and I took responsibility for my life, the moment that I woke up and I understood that nobody was coming to save me, the moment that I woke up and I made a conscious decision within myself to say, you know what, come hell or high water, I'm going to show up for me. It doesn't matter how it looks. Hello, somebody needed that this morning. It doesn't matter how bad that it looks. I know that there's some folks over there that's counting me out. Some folks that's over there that's looking at the situation and have already made their assumption about it. Oh yeah, she ain't gonna come back from that. He ain't gonna come back from that. They'll never be able to fix this. They'll never be able to fix that. Some folk that already counted you out, and you need to let them know, baby, if you counted me out, I want you to understand that you can't count. That's right. Somebody's math is off. Somebody's math is off. Somebody's math is off. Hello, somebody. You got to understand that folk gonna speak against you. You got to understand some folk gonna slander you. You got to understand that some folk gonna come against you. You got to understand that you're gonna always be slaying giants. You're gonna always have some type of obstacles. You're gonna always have some type of trial, some type of tribulation. There's gonna always be some type of something in your life that you're going to have to fight against. And at the end of the day, if you don't sit yourself down and understand that, you know what, this ain't gonna be easy. This ain't gonna be easy. I'm gonna give you time to send me some love. I'm gonna give you time to send me some love. I'm gonna give you time real quick because somebody needed to hear that. Yeah, you thought that once you said that I was gonna live my life and I was gonna do this and that, you thought it was gonna be easy. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to go ahead and show me some love. That's right. Somebody needed to hear this morning because you was confused with it. You thought that just because you had said, I'm gonna start living my life better, I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna start doing that, and you automatically assumed that good things was gonna start happening. You automatically assume that you was going to be exempt from the hardship, exempt from the struggles, exempt from the darkness. You automatically assume that you wasn't going to be in the wilderness. And the truth of the matter is, when you make a conscious decision within yourself to say that I want something bigger and I want something better for my life, the moment that you say that, hey, you know what, I'm no longer accepting this type of behavior, I'm no longer allowing folk to come in my life and play with me, when you start demanding more out of yourself and demanding more out of the connections from the people that's around you, when you start demanding more out of yourself and those folks, you're going to see just who is on your side and just, you not the friend that I thought you was. Double tap. You might as well double tap. Let's get it on up. Y'all know the goal gonna be 300K on those likes, so you might as well go ahead and double tap right now, baby. That's right. Some of y'all got it confused. Some of y'all was misled. Some of y'all been bamboozled. Some of y'all been hoodwinked. You thought that this right here was gonna be easy. You thought that you was gonna be able to make that decision and slide on into greatness. You thought that you wasn't gonna have no trials. You thought you wasn't gonna have no tribulations. You thought that because you decided that you wanted to live the right way, you thought that everybody was gonna be on board. You thought that everybody was going to support you. You thought that everybody was going to be willing to pour into you. You thought that it was going to be easy. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of times when you make that conscious decision in your life to say that you want something bigger and you want something better, you better get ready to get persecuted. Hello, somebody. If you in a situation right now when you got folks speaking against you and you ain't did them nothing, go ahead and send me some love. Go ahead and say ouch and send a gift because I'm in your house. Go ahead, double tap on the screen. Say ouch and send a gift because I'm in your house. If you got some folk, that's right. Let me repeat it real quick because I ain't seen enough ouches in my comments real quick. If you got some folk that's right now that you ain't did them nothing. You ain't did no lying. You ain't did no cheating. You ain't did no manipulation. You will help them way before you do anything in your power to hurt them. If you done went outside of your way and you done made countless sacrifices. If you done bent over backwards so far that the top of your head was on the floor in behind that individual. If you done walked away from friendships. If you done walked away from family members. If you done walked away from jobs and other opportunities for these individuals because you wanted to prove the fact that you love them. You wanted to prove to them that they was a priority in your life. If you wanted to prove to them that they were special and you know for a fact that you done everything up under the sun to love them the way that they wanted to be loved, and they still out there speaking negatively about you. They're still out there slandering your name. They're still out there discrediting you. They still out there to have the audacity to try to make it seem as though you have done them nothing. Oh yeah, come on, love me down. Yeah. Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Cause see, I knew it wasn't just me. That was the reason, y'all. I knew it wasn't just me. I knew I wasn't the only one. But what you got to understand is that you got to be persecuted into purpose. Understand that. That's right. You're going to be persecuted into purpose. Go ahead and write that in your notes real quick. That's note number 1, baby. Sometimes you got to understand that I'm being persecuted into purpose, baby. I ain't done you nothing, and I understand. That's right. You're not really mad at me. I get that. You're not really mad at me. I'm not really the problem. I haven't really done anything to you. What you're angry with, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait, because ain't no way we ain't got 100K on those likes yet. Double tap on the screen. Oh, I'm gonna tell you why they're angry. Persecuted in the purpose. Oh, friend, you really a note taker. That's what I'm talking about. Friend putting it in the comments and already put one. I know that's right. That's how you listen to a video and you get the information. You show up and you ready to take your notes. You ready to apply it to your life, friend. I like that right there. Number one is persecuted in the purpose. Come on, talk to me nice. Double tap on the screen. We at 89. We at 89. Come on, double tap on the screen. Show me some love real quick. That's right. That's right. Because they ain't really mad at you. You ain't really the problem. Hello, somebody. It really ain't me. I really ain't done nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that I said something to you. It ain't that I came into your life and tried to rock the boat. It ain't got nothing to do with that, right? I'm just being persecuted into purpose. I got to understand that, because the problem is, it's not that I done something to you. The problem is I woke up and I decided to love myself. I woke up and I made myself a priority. The problem is, you know now that I'm willing to make some sacrifices for me. You know now that I'm willing to make myself my own valuable player. You know now that I am my own priority. The problem is not because I done something to you. You are offended because you know that the more that I pour into myself, the more that I become obsessed with learning, the more that I pick up that self-help book, the more that I tune in to motivational speaking, or the more that I sign up for life coaching, the more that I get over there and get into ministry. You know for a fact that the way that you used to abuse me, the way that you used to take advantage of me, the way that you used to manipulate me, the way that you will come over here with your narcissistic, toxic behavior, you already know, oh baby, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to treat me the way that you treated me before. Yeah. See, I tried to warn you that the problem wasn't you. I tried to tell you that the problem wasn't you. I tried to let you know that the problem wasn't you. Hello, somebody. That's right. I know, sis. I know I'm in your kitchen. I know that. I got my feet kicked up on your coffee table. Don't worry about it. I got a little bit more. Come on now. Double tap on the screen. At the end of the day, you got to understand that you're not upset with me. Really, sometimes you got to look at them eyeball to eyeball. You got to stand 10 toes to the ground. And you got to let them know, baby, the problem that you got right now is not me. I didn't say anything negative to you. I didn't do anything negative to you. I didn't move in a funny way. I wasn't disloyal to you. I didn't do any of that. The problem with me is that you know that the more that I grow, you know that the more that I evolve, you know that the more that I focus on myself, then the more you're gonna lose some benefits of me. You about to lose some benefits of me. So what you're dealing with right now is an individual that's in a panic. Yes, sir. Go ahead and double tap on my screen real quick. Double tap on my screen real quick. If you know for a fact that you got some folks in your life and they in a panic right now, oh yeah. Don't worry, because guess what? I'm gonna come and break that on down too. I'm gonna break. Some of y'all caught it and I see the flowers coming through. Some of y'all caught it and I see the love coming up the screen. But see, some of y'all gonna catch it on the way home. Some of y'all gonna catch it when you're laying down at night. Some of y'all gonna catch it on your lunch break. When I say that, I'm saying that some of y'all got some folks in a panic. When they get into a panic, when a person is in a panic, they'll start reaching. Hello, somebody. They'll start reaching. They'll start trying to find anything to try to make it be that issue. Oh, it must be this. It must be that. Oh, you got somebody in your ear. You must be this and you must be that. Now, how dare you come and try to insult my intelligence as if I'm not smart enough to know that I deserve more? Yeah. Woo. Every time somebody tell me, oh, you must got somebody in your ear. Oh, it must be the people that you round. It must be this. It must be that. You need to look at them and you need to let them know, baby, how dare you try to insult my intelligence and try to make it seem like I'm not smart enough to make these type of decisions on my own? How dare you try to make it seem like I don't know where I'm being misled? How dare you try to make it seem as though I don't know when I'm receiving the bare minimum? How dare you? Yeah. You might as well double tap. You might as well show me some love. You might as well, yeah, some of y'all had that last night. Some of y'all been going through that for a while. It's been months now. And you've been talking to that individual and the only thing that they want to say to you is, oh, you must got somebody in your ear. It must be the friends that you around. It must be this. It must be that. They going outside of their way to try to make it seem like you ain't got the smarts. You don't have the intelligence to come up with it on your own. Like you don't see where you being manipulated. Why you don't see when you being lied to. Like you don't see when you being cheated on. Like you don't see when you being walked like a dog. When you don't see, you know what I'm saying, the reciprocation is not there trying to play with you. Yeah. Play where it's safe, baby. That's a note as well, baby. Play where it's safe. Play where it's safe. Play where it's safe, baby. Play where it's safe. First note that you should have in persecuted the purpose, baby. Somebody gonna always have something to say. Somebody gonna always have something to say, good, bad, or indifferent. You can love them as much as you can. You can go outside of your way for them. You can bend over backwards for them, and they'll still find something negative to say. And guess what? You don't owe nobody no explanation for you doing what is best for you. You don't owe nobody no explanation for you moving how you want to move. You don't owe nobody no explanation for doing what you want to do when you want to do it. But why? Because folk gonna always do what's best for them. So you owe it to yourself to always do what is best for you. Hello, somebody. One thing about them tables, it's gonna turn, but I'm gonna always have a seat at the table. Hello, somebody. Persecuted in the purpose. I'm no longer trying to clear up nothing from nobody. No longer trying to make it make sense. No longer trying to break it down for nobody. No longer trying to give nobody no closure. Why? Because I don't owe you a doggone thing. You want closure? Go over there and find it yourself, baby, because you won't get it from me. Why? Because the disrespect that I felt from people, that's all the closure that I need. I can care less as to why you did it, why you did this, why you did that. It don't even matter to me. The only thing that matters to me is that the act was done. It was done. It was done. I don't care nothing about that closure. The disrespect was the closure. You can put that in your notes as well. First note you should have, persecuted into purpose. The next thing that you should have over there is play where it's safe, baby. The next thing that you should have over there, yeah. You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. You better play where it's safe. You better, because it ain't safe to play with me, baby. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is what I know. I know how to get up out of there. I perfected my exit. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get up out of folk life. That's right. I know how to get up out of your life. I need to get up. I know how to get up out of your way at any given moment, baby. I want you to understand that you ain't never gotta tolerate me. You ain't never gotta put up with me. You ain't never gotta feel like you gotta settle for me in no type of way, shape, or form, baby. Go play where it's safe. Because if you think for 1 second that it's safe to play with me, then keep on playing, baby, and watch what I do. My exit is perfected. Understand that my detachment from anything and anybody, baby, is top tier. Yeah. My detachment is top tier. My detachment is top tier. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get up out of there. Oh yeah, the other note was the disrespect was the closure. It was 3 of them, baby. That disrespect was the closure. I don't need no explanation for why you did it. I don't need you to break it down to me. I don't need you to go through all of that, baby. The only thing that matters to me is that it happened. That's right, because folk will try to use that closure as an excuse to continue to have conversations with you. Hello, somebody. Folk will try to use closure as an excuse for them to continue to have conversations with you, to try to finesse you, to try to bamboozle you, to try to hoodwink you. Folk already know what it is that they was doing in your life. They already knew how it was going to make you feel. They already knew that it was going to break your heart. They already knew that it was going to destroy your confidence. They already knew that once they done it to you, that you was going to be sitting over there comparing yourself to everybody else, trying to see why did you do this to them, and why was it that, and why was it this. They know that already. They already know what it is that they're going to do in your life, and they chose to do it anyway. That's why I'm not doing it. You don't be looking for no last conversation for me, because I ain't having it. I don't need no one more conversation. I don't need to look at you face to face. We ain't got to come and meet up nowhere. We ain't got to do none of that. The disrespect was the closure. Hello, somebody. The disrespect was the closure. I want you to understand my detachment is top tier. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get up out of folk life. I don't overstay my welcome. I don't overly extend myself. That's right. If you want something from me, you need help from me, you better show enough come over here and ask me. Why? Because folk got a whole bad habit of saying, but I didn't ask you to do it though. So therefore, I'm not doing nothing that you didn't ask me to do. If you don't ask me for the help, then I'm not giving you the help. If you don't ask me to come through, then I'm not coming through. Understand that I'm only going to show up where there's an invite. I'm only going to help where there's a ask. And why? Because I know how folk move. You would never try to put it back in me. Oh yeah, well, you just did that on your own. No, you called my phone for that, baby. Hello, somebody. Yeah. If you know for a fact that you done bent over backwards for an individual, if you know that you done did everything up under the sun for an individual, if you know that you a serial giver, hello, somebody. Come on, like y'all, that's a new note right there. That's number 4, a serial giver. If you come on, I'm gonna give you the opportunity, because some of y'all running up and down the hall right now. Some of y'all over there talking about, you know what? She got her feet on my coffee table right now. Right now, she in my life right now. If you a serial giver, understand that that means that you're constantly giving. That means you're constantly doing. That means you're constantly providing. You're constantly bending over backwards. Number 4, cereal. Understand, our cereal giver, baby. I done gave so much that I feel like I'm empty. I done poured out my cup. Baby, my cup is almost empty. I'm at 3/4 of a cup because I done gave so much. I'm at 3/4 of a cup because I done sacrificed so much. My cup is almost empty because I've been over there doing what? Pouring into cups that wasn't pouring into me, providing for folk that would not provide for me, giving energy to folk that would go over there and give energy to me. If you know for a fact that you got a bad habit of being a cereal giver, which means I give, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the disrespect is, no matter how they treated me in life, I'm over there giving. I'm even giving to the ungrateful. I'm giving to the unappreciative. That's right. If you're a cereal giver, I need for you to come to the forefront. I'm on your neck today. Don't worry about. Oh yeah. I'm here today. I'm here today. Good morning to you. Hello, somebody. Good morning to you. Double tap on my screen. Good morning to you. If I'm in your house right now, if I'm giving you the confirmation, if I'm motivating you right now this morning, if you know for a fact that I'm on your toes, say ouch and send a gift, baby. If you loving the energy, the delivery, baby, go ahead and say give it to me street. Send me some love across the screen. Hello, somebody. Good morning to you. I know that it's kind of early, and I know that, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all ain't used to this type of delivery, but guess what? I'm not your normal motivational speaker. Understand that I'm not your normal motivational speaker. I'm not gonna water it down, not gonna sugarcoat it or dilute it. I'm not gonna play nice to get along. I'm not gonna stroke your ego. I'm not gonna be your yes man or your yes woman. I'm gonna tell you just like how it is. I'm gonna tell you that you gotta take ownership over your life. You gotta take responsibility of your life. You gotta take accountability for your life, because guess what? It's your life. Nobody's responsible for fixing you but you. Nobody's responsible for saving you but you. Nobody's responsible for providing the things that you need in life but you. If you want it, you better go and get it. Yeah. Come on, you might as well. You might as well. Come on, talk to me nice this morning. Hello, somebody. That's right. At the end of the day, you got to understand that you can, when you're a cereal giver, you're the type of individual that'll go outside of your way and you'll give over and over. And guess what? It's no problem with you being a giver. It's no problem with you being a lover. It's no problem with you being that type of individual, but you got to have boundaries. Hello, somebody. Come on, talk to me nice real quick. You got to have boundaries in your life, because the takers doesn't have limits, baby. They're going to take until you have absolutely nothing left. You got to know when to cut it off. You got to know when to walk away. You got to know when to say enough is enough. You got to know when to say, you know what? I'm no longer giving to you when you're not giving to yourself. I'm no longer supporting you when I can see with my natural eye that you're not even trying to support yourself. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving an individual more than what they're willing to give themselves. Talk to me nice. Keep on going. Keep going. Let me down. Double tap on my screen. I'm on live, baby. Double tap on my screen this morning. Yo, good morning to you. Double tap on my screen this morning. Let's go. If you know for a fact I'm in your house, come on, let's go. If you know for a fact I'm in your house this morning, go ahead and double tap on that screen real quick. Oh yeah. You gotta have boundaries, baby. You gotta have boundaries. You gotta know when to tell folk enough is enough. You gotta know when to cut it off. That's right. My detachment is top tier. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get out of folk way. Hello, somebody. And some of y'all, the only reason why y'all struggling the way that y'all struggling right now is because you're in folk way. Hello, somebody. You in folk way. That's what the problem is. What you do? I'm in the way. That's where I'm at. I'm in the way right now. That's what I'm doing. That's right. And why do you say that you in the way? You in the way because you over here going outside your way to do for them things that they are more than capable of doing, but won't do because you keep doing it. And then your excuse is, well, if I don't do it, it won't get done. Get out of the way and I'll show you that somebody else will. The only reason why they're not growing the way that they need to grow is because you're pampering. The only way that this is because you're pampering. You're cradling. Yeah. I bet you if you move out of the way, they'll do it. I bet you if you get out of their way, they'll do it. Want me to tell you how you know? Because you can sit right on over there and you can love folk all you want to love them. You can give to them all you want to give to them. And folk will sit right there in your face and act like they don't understand a word that's coming out of your mouth. Folk will sit right there in your face and they will play with you. They'll act like, oh yeah, well, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. And that's not how I grew up. And my family wasn't like that. And I got trauma issue and I got abandonment issues and I got trust issues and I wasn't exposed to to no affection, and nobody told me that they loved me when I was growing up, and I didn't receive the hugs and whatnot. They will do all of that in a relationship with you, where you over there pouring, and giving everything up under the sun to those individuals. And the moment that you may, and they will play like they don't understand what's going on. They'll play like they slow. They'll play like it all went over their head. But the truth of the matter is, the moment that you detach from that individual, the moment that you get out of that individual's way, the moment that you move to the side just a little bit, the moment that you put some distance in between you and that individual, the moment that you start utilizing your right to say no without any feelings of guilt or regret, the moment that you get up out of the way, then you will see that person will go over there and do every single thing that they told you that they didn't understand. Yeah. Say out just in the gift. There's some folks on here that say, you know what, she ain't lying, because I was loving them for 20 something years and they told me that they didn't know how to do this and this, and now they in a whole nother relationship and they loving that person exactly how I was asking them to love me. How dare you? Yeah. They told me that they wasn't affectionate, that they wasn't this and they wasn't that, but ironically so, I didn't got out of the relationship with them. I didn't step back and step out of the way, and now they've been in a relationship for 3 months, and now all of a sudden every video, every picture, everything that I see them in this with the new relationship, and they're loving them, hugging them, doing everything up under the sun that I was begging them to do for years. How is it that you can go and do it with that individual that you've only known for 2 or 3 weeks, but I was begging you to do it for years and you act like you did not understand? Hello, somebody. It's not that they don't understand you. They know exactly what it is that you're saying. The truth of the matter is they don't want it with you. Yeah, I ain't mean to hurt your feelings. Yes, I did. Oh, you might as well send me some love. Oh, you might... You might as well send me some love. I know that hurt. The truth of the matter is they wanted it, but they ain't want it with you. Your friends ain't gonna tell you. Your family members not gonna tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But as a life coach and a motivational speaker, as a person that want to see you living up to your fullest potential, as a person that want to see you let it go and move forward so that you can experience what real freedom and real peace and what real love is, oh baby, I'm gonna bring you the truth. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be raw. I'm gonna be uncut. I'm gonna be extremely passionate. I'm gonna be extremely aggressive. Understand that I'm gonna give it to you just the way that it is. At the end of the day, sweetheart, it's not that they don't want it. They just don't want it with you. Yeah. They don't, yeah. Go ahead. You can put that in your notes. Yeah, you can put that in your notes. Baby, they just don't want it with you. Yeah, because they can go over there and they'll do it with no problem. They don't want it with you. You got to be able to look at your life and see the things that you got going on. You got to be open and honest with yourself about the folks that you're connected to. You got to be open and honest with yourself about the people that you have in your life. Some folk that you dealing with on a regular basis, the things that you want, the way that you want to live in life, guess what? It's just not for them. That's not what they want. You got to understand that some folk are comfortable living in dealing with their demons. Some folks are comfortable living with their generational curses. Some people are comfortable with receiving the bare minimum. Some folk don't want to grow. Some folk don't want to heal. Some people have gotten real complacent in what it is that they're doing in life. And guess what? You owe it to yourself to leave them right where you met them at. You owe it to yourself to say, you know what? If this is what you want for your life, who am I? Yeah, come on now. Hey, who am I? If that's what you want for your life, I'm gonna have to leave you where I met you at, because I can't allow you to destroy me trying to help you. I'm gonna have to leave you right there. Is it gonna hurt? Yes, it's gonna hurt. Is it gonna make you feel away? Yes, it's gonna make you feel away, but you gotta feel what you feel, and then what's next? You gotta develop that mentality of what's next. You gotta develop that mentality of what's next. That's note number 5. Develop the mentality of what is next. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to write. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to write. Yeah, develop the mentality of what is next. What is next? What is next? What is next? Develop the mentality of what is next. Hello, somebody. Develop the mentality of what is next. That's right. What that means, Street, you got to develop that mindset. Oh, baby, I'm not dwelling on nothing for no long time. I want you to understand that I'm not dwelling on nothing for no long extended amount of time. What bothered me on Monday would not bother me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, baby. If it's not something that I can fix, if it's not something that I can go back over there and correct, guess what? I'm about to feel what I feel in that moment, and when I get up from here is what's next. I'm no longer doing what? Hoarding negative energy. I'm not hoarding no negative energy. I'm not hoarding no negative energy. What's next? I'm developing the what's next type of mentality, baby. That's right. You will not run me into the ground for no 20 some odd years. You will not drag me in a situation on for no months and months and months. You will not beat me over the head with no situation that I cannot fix. You were not trying to hold my past over my head. You were not trying to make me fit and be what you want me to be. When I tell you I'm a what's next type of individual, what's next? I'm not holding on to that. I got 7 days to get it corrected. I got 7 days to feel what I'm going to feel. I got 7 days to make me a decision. And after that 7th day, you better know it, baby. I don't even want to hear no more about it. I don't care what the situation is. I don't have no more energy to give it. Yeah, you better ask somebody that really know me. You better ask somebody that really know me. They'll tell you, oh yeah, she ain't lying. Once she walk away, she walk away. Oh, her detachment is really top tier. And when I tell you I cut it loose, I don't care what type of sandbox we done played in. I don't care what type of adolescent games that we done been playing, baby. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the bond's supposed to be, how long we've been kicking it together, what type of love that we supposed to have. At the end of the day, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do in my life, if you're not loving me correctly, if you're not respecting me, understand that if you're thinking that you're going to come over here and give me the bare minimum, if you think that you're going to continuously take advantage of me, take advantage of my kind heart, if you think for a second that you about to walk me like a dog, I want you to understand that, baby, you have been misled. Understand that you done been misled, baby, because that won't happen over here. What did I tell you? What was the third note? Oh, baby, play where it's safe, because it ain't safe for you to play with me. Play where it's safe. It ain't safe for you to play with me. I am not one of them. I am not one of them. You have been misled, baby. You've been bamboozled. Understand that. Oh, play where it's safe because it won't be with me. You got to develop that type of mentality where, you know what, I understand that it's going to be some folk that's going to come into my life and they ain't going to mean me no good. It's going to be some folk that's going to come into my life and they're going to go outside of their way to try to discourage me, to try to discredit me. It's going to be some folk that's going to come into my life and they're going to speak negatively about me. It's going to be some folk that's going to come into my life and no matter how much good I do, they're going to find something negative to say, and it's not that I'm doing them anything, it's just because it's me. Some folk are going to come into your life and no matter what it is that you do, they're going to find something no matter what. They won't support you not because you did anything, but just because it's you. Some folk can't stand to see you living good. They want you to have, but just not more than them. They want you to be successful, but just not more than them. They want to see you prosper, but just not more than them. And you cannot be focused on those folks. You got to understand that it's going to be situations in your life where you're going to be persecuted into purpose. Yeah. That was your first note. I just had to go back and reiterate that real quick. Some situations you're gonna be persecuted into purpose. Hello, somebody. I know that that's a little bit different for somebody, but I want you to understand. I'm gonna slide this over here. That it's gonna be some situations where you're gonna be persecuted into purpose. You're gonna be persecuted into purpose. That's right. You're gonna have folks speaking against you for absolutely nothing. Folk gonna dislike you for absolutely nothing. Folk gonna have something negative to say about you for absolutely nothing. And I want you to understand that just like when I say absolutely nothing, you're going to be persecuted into purpose. Folks going to find something wrong with you no matter how much good that you do. And guess what? You don't owe them no explanation for it neither. Feel how you feel. Think what you want to think. I'm a firm believer in I'm not clearing up nothing for nobody, not making nothing make sense for nobody. I'm not bringing you no closure. I'm not bringing you no clarity. I'm not bringing you no revelation. It is whatever it is that you want it to be, baby. Understand that. But what you won't do is you won't slow me up. You won't stop my grind. You won't put me on pause. None of that, baby. I want you to understand that I'm so locked in to what it is that I want for my life. I'm so locked in as to what it is that I want to see happen in my life that I'm not going to allow anybody to distract me. I'm not going to let anybody pull me out of position. I'm not going to let anybody discourage me. I don't care what anybody else got going on, baby. I got blinders on, and that's how you got to wake up. We got 3 months left in this year. 3 months left in this year, and you owe it to yourself to make these last 3 months, make them count. Talk to me nice. Make them count. That's what it is, baby. I don't care what nobody else got. I got to make this count, baby. That's right. That's right. I ain't pouring into nobody that ain't pouring into me. I'm not being more of a friend to nobody that's a friend to me. I'm not giving more to nobody that ain't giving nothing to me. I've been operating at a half of a cup. I want you to understand that this by the end of this year, I'm going to be self-full. Understand that I'm filling up my own cup. I'm making sure that it run over. I'm doing everything that I need to do to make sure that I develop, to make sure that I heal, to make sure that I'm creating a better version of myself, to make sure that I'm living my very best life. And why am I doing that? Because I deserve it. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna get offended. Some of y'all gonna get offended. Yeah, that's right. Because they're gonna trigger some of y'all because you still over there thinking that you don't deserve happiness. This gonna trigger some of y'all because you over there thinking that you don't deserve love. You don't deserve peace. Some of y'all gonna get triggered by that because you over there and you're battling with your self-worth. You over there, yeah, because you didn't allow somebody to come into your life and psychologically abuse you, to make you feel like you're less than, to make you feel like you're worthless, to make you feel like you don't measure up, to make you feel like you got to compare yourself to everybody. Some of y'all, that's going to trigger y'all, but that's okay. What I need for you to do is just simply say ouch and send the gift. Embrace that, baby. Embrace it and understand that, baby, you know what? That was me, street. That's right. I was walking around with that low self-esteem. That was me. I was over there thinking that I didn't deserve it. That was me, street. You're speaking to me right now. And what I want to say to you, I want to say it not to your ears, but I want to speak to your soul. I want to speak to your spirit. I want you to understand that you deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve to be loved correctly. You deserve to have healthy connections. I want you to understand that sometimes bad things happen to good folk. I want you to understand that just because people say these things to you and about you does not mean that that's who you are. That not at all, baby. I want you to understand that it's not about what they say and how they feel. It's about your internal dialogue. What are you saying to yourself? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to yourself? Folk gonna say something. Folk gonna have something to say no matter what. What are you saying to yourself? And what are you saying about yourself? How you showing up for yourself? We talked about yesterday, baby. How you showing up for yourself? How you showing up for you, baby? How you showing up for yourself? You gotta understand that you owe it to yourself every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground. Every single day that you wake up and you are clothed with your right mind. Every single day that you open up your eyes, baby. You owe it to yourself to show up for yourself. No matter what it looks like, baby. That's right. It might look like all hell is breaking loose in my house. I want to get in your house real quick. Let me adjust my position a little bit. Double tap on my screen. I'm gonna wait on y'all to send me some love. Because when I get into this portion right here, it's gonna be, I know I got some church folks that follow me, and I know how we do. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity real quick to go ahead and make your way to the bathroom. If you work at work, I'm gonna let you do that. If you driving right now, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go ahead and pull over to the side of the road real quick, because I know that when I put this out here right here, I know that some of us ain't gonna be able to contain ourselves. I know some of us gonna be like, you know what, that's it. I know that already. So what I need for y'all to do, I need for y'all to get ready. And for my people that like to go ahead and get a praise in, go ahead and find a little woman emoji, you know, with a little red dress. Y'all go ahead and get ready to put down that I'm getting my dance on. I know some of y'all gonna be ready, so hold on for a second. I want you to understand that you owe it to yourself to be able to show up for you. And when you show up for you, I want you to understand that you got to show up no matter what the situation look like. It's gonna be some folk that's in your life, baby, that's gonna be looking at your life. They're gonna be looking at how all hell is breaking loose. They're gonna be looking at the fact that, oh yeah, you're going through a divorce. They're going to be looking at the fact that all your children are doing this and doing that. They're going to be looking at the job and the way that they're speaking about you and talking about, oh yeah, you might be getting fired. They're going to be looking at your finances. They're going to be looking at where you live. And folk going to be making a judgment based on what things look like. You owe it to yourself to show up and let it be known, baby. Even in the middle of the darkness, I still got to praise. Even in the middle of going through hell and high water, I still got to praise. No matter what it looks like on the outside, understand that I owe it to myself to still show up, to still be positive, to still make sure that, oh yeah, you can say a lot of things, but you can't say that I didn't show up. And the reason why I say that is because, see, I need for you to understand that, baby, when you show up, you got to put something in my hand. You got to declare it over your life. When I show up, you're going to have to put something in my hand. That's right. When you show up for work, they're going to give you a check because you got to show up to get paid. That's right. So you got to show up in your life the same exact way, baby. Might not like how I showed up. Might show up with a face full of tears. Might show up with one leg in a kickstand. Might show up dragging myself in. Might show up on my belly, crawling on my belly. But I'm going to show up. My life owes me something. If you know for a fact that your life owes you something, go ahead and send me some love across the screen. Oh, my life owed me something, baby. I ain't do all this crying for nothing. Understand that I didn't do all this crying for nothing. I didn't slide down them walls like that for nothing. I didn't go through hell in hot water for nothing. I didn't go over there and have to deal with all that drama, all that chaos for nothing. I didn't go over there and start pulling down those generational curses for nothing. I didn't start breaking those chains for nothing. I didn't come over there and decide not to go follow that bad behavior for nothing. When I changed my mind, baby, I stepped into my purpose. I'm going to show up and somebody gonna have to give me me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now, come on now. Like, talk to me. I gotta show up. And when I show up, you're gonna have to put something here. You're gonna have to put something here because I'm showing up. You're gonna have to put something here. You owe, yeah, yeah, yeah. You owe me something. And that's the mentality that you gotta have over your life. Every single day, you gotta show up for you. You gotta show up for you, even if ain't nobody there but you. You gotta show up even with a face full of tears. You gotta show up even if it's one leg in a kickstand. You gotta show up crawling on your belly. You gotta show up for yourself because you owe this to yourself. You owe this to yourself. Yeah. I know that I know I'm early this morning, but I got a doctor's appointment. I got a doctor's appointment this morning. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. I had to come on here. But if you in my Patreon, you ain't got to worry about it because the video will be downloaded from here and uploaded into my Patreon. So if you got, don't worry about it. If you missed the video and missed the 5 points, don't worry about it. The video will be downloaded from here and uploaded into my Patreon. If you're not subscribed to my Patreon, make sure you go ahead and do so, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're not in my Patreon, you're doing yourself a disservice. I do a mental health support group every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies, anything that you want to share with the group. If you want to get some positive feedback, some constructive criticism, if you need an account buddy, if you just now starting out your self journey and you need somebody to help you stay on a course, that's right. So show up for the mental health support group every single Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time inside of my Patreon. If you need a life coach, don't worry about it, babe. I do all of this. If you need a life coach, I do life coaching Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays of every week. That link that's in my bio that says Linktree Street, click that link. You can sign up for my Patreon. You can follow me on Instagram. You can go over there and sign up for life coaching. You can shop on my site. Y'all see I'm rocking my own sweatshirts right now. It says pray more, say less, let God do the rest. I got 3 or 4 different hoodies on my website right now, t-shirts on my website right now. You guys can go over there and you can support me and support the movement. But I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to tell the folk that's been struggling with this, baby, sometimes you're going to be persecuted into your purpose. Yeah. Sometimes you're going to be persecuted into purpose. Sometimes you're going, it's going to be some folk that you never would have thought that was going to be over there speaking negatively about you. They are. So stop thinking that those folks won't do you like that. Y'all about to draw me into another live, but because I'm gonna have to elaborate on that. I know some of y'all over there like, you know what, I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna have to say something about that. Stop over there thinking that those folks that you think won't do you like that. I want you to understand that they will. Stop giving folk more credit than what they really deserve. There's some folks in your life that you might think, oh, they would never do me like that. They would never speak like that about me. They would never do this. They would never do that. Those folks that you think so highly of, you gotta watch them as well. Those folks over there that you think won't do you like that, I want you to understand something. Don't put nothing past nobody, because I'm gonna tell you, even salt look like sugar, or sugar look like salt from a distance, baby. Understand that. Don't you put nothing past nobody. You owe it to yourself to watch everybody that you're connected to. You owe it to yourself to watch every cup that you pouring into. You owe it to yourself to be mindful and to move strategically throughout your own life, because they have shown us countless time over and over again that them folks that we think won't do us like that, they shown up will. Them folks that we think won't talk nasty about us, they shown up will. Those folks that we think won't belittle us, that won't slander us, guess what, they will. We think those folks that won't turn their back on us, guess what, they will. Those folks that we think won't lie, won't cheat, guess what, they will. And some of them will do it 10 times harder than what you really thought that it was going to be. And now you're going to be really down bad. Now you're going to be really depressed. Now you're going to be really stressed out. Why? Because you're over there thinking, oh yeah, you wouldn't do me like that. Yeah, you don't put nothing past nobody. I ain't putting nothing past nobody. I'm not putting nothing past nobody. I'm not. That's right. I'm absolutely not. And I don't care what nobody say about it. If you got a problem with me questioning the things that you do, then don't come around me. If you got a problem with me asking you a question, me being inquisitive about the way that you moving, if you got a problem with me bringing things to your attention, then go head on over there, because guess what? I'm not going to tolerate it over here in my life. I want you to understand that I'm mindful of my connections. Understand that I'm mindful of my connections. I'm mindful of every single person that got something to do with me in my life. And the only time a person get offended about you asking them a simple question about what they doing or how they moving in your life is because they already know that they are up to no good, because you already know that, yeah, you got something to hide, and I feel away for a reason. That's right. I'm a firm believer in this. I got 3 brains. Understand that. I got my brain, I got my gut, oh baby, and I got my heart. I got my brain, my gut, and my heart. I understand that. Yeah. I know when it ain't feeling right. I know when it ain't sounding right. I know when that intuition is kicking in. And understand that if I don't trust nobody, I'm gonna trust me. I'm gonna trust the way that I feel. Understand that 3 brains, baby. I got my mind, I got my heart, and and I got my gut. Understand that I'm gonna trust my intuition. When 1 and 1 ain't equaling 2, when that math ain't mathing, when I don't see you producing no fruit, when I don't see you coming through and doing the things that you're supposed to do, when I see that inconsistency, when I pick up on that narcissistic behavior, when I see that you're toxic, when I see that you're coming into my life and you're trying to hold me in chains, I'm calling it out. I'm not playing nice to get along with nobody. I'm not playing nice to get along with nobody. I'm just not going to do it. And I don't care who get offended by it. I'm not playing nice to get along with nobody. Not a soul, baby. And I'm not doing no begging either. I'm going to tell you that right now. Waste a couple of things that I ain't doing in my life. Number 1, I'm not begging nobody. Hello, somebody. And I'm going to get up off of here. I'm going to give y'all timeline back. I know some of y'all like, yo, she come on the timeline every day with this here. She motivating every day. She got something to say every day. And I do. I got something to say every day. And until they tell me that I can't do it on this platform, I'm going to do it every day. Every day. Sometimes it's going to be the same thing over and over, but I'm going to show up every day. Why? Because I owe it to myself to show up. I owe it to the people that's connected to me, that watch my videos, that's motivated by my videos, that are coming out of dark places because of the videos, that are coming up off those ledges because of the videos. I'm going to show up for me, and I'm going to show up for them every single day. So if you don't like it, do me a favor. Take your finger, push it up on your screen, and slide up. This right here is a choice. You ain't got to stay over here. You ain't got to watch the video. You ain't got to participate in the video. You could go ahead on and find you somebody else. But as for me and my connection, baby, this is where we gonna be at, right here, locked and loaded. But the thing about it is 3 things, babe. I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't begging nobody. That's number 1. I ain't begging nobody. Not a soul. I'm not begging nobody to do nothing. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. Understand that. If you want to leave my life, then there's the door. There you go, right there. Put my key over there on the floor somewhere, but there's the door. Not begging you to stay in my life. I'm not running after you to stay in my life. Not at all, baby. I'm not sending you no countless text messages. Not going outside my way trying to prove myself to you, to make you think or see my worth or anything like that, baby. If you feel like you're not receiving what you want to receive over here, then go find your happy. Go find your joy. There's no balls and no chains over here. My relationship with me, I want you to understand, is a relationship, not a prison. I'm not trying to imprison nobody. If you don't want to be here, then there's the door, baby. Understand, you won't stop, you won't pause, you won't slow up nothing that I got going on in my life, because truth be told, you are a +1. You are a bonus. You are not necessary in order for me to be successful, in order for me to be happy, in order for me to have joy or peace. Had all of that before you came over here. You can go ahead and mosey right on along. The other thing, I'm not begging nobody to talk to me. Hello. I'm not. Speak neither. Friend, I know some of y'all balling out laughing right now. I know some of y'all over there now talking about this lady right here. Whoa, they said that's my coach, baby. That's my coach. My coach. Yeah, I'm not begging nobody to talk to me neither, baby. I want you to understand. And don't speak, baby. Don't speak, because I'm not gonna speak neither. Walk right by you like I don't even know you, like I've never experienced nothing with you. Walk slam on past. You ain't gotta put yourself out at all. Don't try to press yourself, none of that, baby. You can walk right on by me and I'm not gonna feel offended. Don't speak, because I ain't willing to speak neither. I'll go right on about my business. I'm not begging nobody to be in my life. I'm not begging nobody to talk to me in no type of way, shape, or form. And the other thing that I'm not about to do, I ain't begging for your attention either. Yes, sir. About to make that officer come back over here messing with me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, Lord, he done turned around, y'all. He over there working. Girl, go ahead and mind your business. Let me do my live, baby. Let me do my live. Leave me alone. Baby, I ain't begging for your attention. Hello, I'm not begging for your attention. If I gotta beg you to pay me some attention, you are not for me. If I gotta beg you to share space with me, then you're not for me. If I gotta beg you to spend time with me, then guess what? You're not for me. I want you to understand, I'm not begging you to talk to me. I'm not begging you to be in my life, and I'm not begging for your attention. I'm definitely not. Those 3 things you will not get from me. I want you to understand that everything that I need in my life, I already carry. Everything that I want out of my life, I already have. Understand that anybody that's associated with me, that's connected to me in any way, shape, or form, they are very much aware aware of the a person that I am. My detachment is top tier. My detachment, I will get on through. I'm not begging, not pumping, not priming, not holding nobody's hand, not coaching and guiding them in no type of way, shape, or form. If you want it, you better show up for it. If you want it, you better be willing to work for it. If you want it, you better be willing to make some sacrifices for it, because if you leaving it up the street, baby, I will leave you right there where I met you at. Keep on going, honey. I want you to understand that I ain't got it in me. I want you to understand, in these next 3 months, it ain't safe to play over here, baby. Play where it's safe, but it won't be over here, baby. These next 3 months, oh, I'm so locked in. I'm so locked in. If you locked in for these next 3 months, put it in my comments real quick. Just put locked in with the lock. Put locked in with the lock. If you locked in for these next 3 months, put locked in with the lock. I want to see who all on board, baby, because I know that it's a hard challenge, because some of y'all feel like y'all need other folks in order for y'all to feel relevant. Y'all need other folks in y'all life so y'all can feel whole. But if you locked in with me, go ahead and let me know you're locked in, because if you locked in, you're going to be meeting me here every day. If you locked in, you're going to be making sure your notifications is turned on. If you locked in, you done made sure already that you following the page, because you ain't gonna try to miss no video. I need to make sure that you're locked in, because see, I need for you to understand, those of us that's locked in, oh baby, if you're playing it, or if you're playing right now, you won't make it with us in 2023. You ain't gonna see 2023 with us. If you're playing around, you won't see 2023 with us. I want you to understand, we're gonna be walking up out of here without you. Understand that if you're preventing us from living our best life, oh baby, you're gonna be stuck over here in 2022. If you're standing in between us and our next level, and standing in between us and our blessing, I want you to understand that, guess what? Oh, baby, you're going to be left in 2022, because we're locked in. I'm locked in, baby. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. I'm locked in and ready to go, baby. Give me my information. Give me my notes. Coach, give me my notes. Give me my notes. Give me my information. I'm reprogramming my thinking. I'm reprogramming the way that I move around in life. Understand that I'm making myself a priority. I'm understanding that that's right. I got to be committed to the commitments that I make to myself. So when I say that I'm going to do something for me, then I owe it to myself for me to wake up and do it. I'm staying committed to my commitments, coach. I'm following through with my morning routine, coach. I'm making sure that I'm getting my ministry, my motivational speaking. I'm making sure that I get that time in. I'm separating myself from other folk. I'm taking some time to get isolated. Why? Because fasting from people is also necessary. I got some new folks, so I'm going to let you go ahead and put that in your notes real quick. Fasting from people is also necessary. Fasting from people is also necessary. Come on, love me down. I'm going to give you some time to write. I'm going to give you some time to write. Yeah, sometimes you got to get away from some folk. Sometimes you be taking on other people's burdens. That's another lie. I ain't finna do it. Y'all ain't finna trick me. I'm not getting into that. Sometimes you got to fast from some folk. Sometimes you got to get away from some folks. Put some distance between you and those people so you can see exactly who it is that you're dealing with. Sometimes you got to get away from some. Sometimes you got to fast from folk in order for you to be able to see clearly who it is and what it is that you're dealing with. Because sometimes the folks that you're trying to carry along, sometimes the folk that you're trying to help, those are the same folk that's trying to discourage you. Those are the same folk that's behind your back or speaking negatively about you. Those are the same folks that's preventing you from living up to your fullest potential. So you got to understand how important it is for you to step back and step away. You got to know how important it is for you to make sure that you're fasting from folk, that you're putting some space, some distance in between you and some individuals. Oh yeah, sometimes they'll be the ones trying to bring you down. You right, friend? But for every single one of y'all that put in for the lock-in, I appreciate y'all. Understand that. I appreciate y'all. We locked and we loaded. We got 3 months left in this year, and we owe it to ourselves to make it count. And we're going to do just that. Y'all meet me here every single day. Y'all meet me over here on the videos. I need for y'all to do me a favor, though. I need for y'all to make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications. And the reason being is because my life right now is so busy. It's so busy, like going from the gym to appointments to bookings to live collaborations. My life is all over the place. I don't have time to really, like, I can't promise you a certain time anymore of when I'm going to do this, and this. I have to jump in when I'm available to do so that I can make sure that I do these live videos. You know what I'm saying? And it's important for me to make sure that I'm able to go live on TikTok and live on Instagram, because I have some people that are in financial situations where they can't afford to do a one-on-one session. They can't afford that right now. And that's the reason why I do my videos on TikTok for free, and I'm not signing them up to be subscription, is because I want to be effective. For me, it's about being effective. The blessings are going to come anyway. The payments are going to come through these apps anyway. I'm not trying to get it from my supporters. I'm not trying to get it from the people that need this information. I do what I do out of love, and I have been doing it since 2017 all the way up to 2020 without any type of payment at all. That's what I do it for. You know what I mean? It's all because I want to see you grow. I want to see you evolve. I want to see people living up to their fullest potential. So yes, y'all got to turn your notifications on, so that way you will be able to catch it as soon as I go live. Turn your notifications on so you won't miss the videos. Everybody else, y'all guys, if y'all, my regular supporters that's here all the time, make sure that you guys, you know what I'm saying, like I said, y'all don't have to worry about it too much, because you can always go in, download, go into the Patreon, because a lot of these people, they follow me on my Patreon. These videos are downloaded straight from here and uploaded into my Patreon. So the video will be in there for you to be able to rewind back, to pause, to get your notes, to do whatever it is that you need to do. But life coaching sessions I do Monday through Wednesday, every single week without fail. The website is right there in my bio. Signing up for my Patreon is right there in my bio. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and do so. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. My tag is the same thing as it is on here, streetpoet_1125. Make sure you go on there and support as well. Miriam, Kansas, I will be in your guest speaker. I will be your guest speaker this Sunday. So yes, I will be in Miriam, Kansas this weekend. So yes, if you haven't gotten your ticket already, make sure you go and you do so. I just want to say before I get off, thank you guys so much for the love, for the support, for every single promoter that has booked me, that's in my inbox book, on my website. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, y'all, I don't even know what to say, man. Y'all are blessing me up. Y'all are blessing me up, man. Like, I'm talking about every month, it's a new state, a new city, another place. Women empowerment, men empowerment, youth explosions, women's retreat. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you come and speak at a brunch? Can you come and speak at a family reunion? I'm having a birthday party. It's gonna be 8 of us, and I want to fly you out to be the motivation for us, man. Y'all are really bringing me to every city, every state, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And nobody is complaining about prices. Nobody is complaining about, man, God is amazing. God is amazing. And that's God is amazing. That's all I can say. Like, to be here right now and be having already got bookings for 2023 and still got 3 months in this year. God is amazing. So I just want to tell y'all before I get off this video that I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys pouring into me. I appreciate you guys always showing up and, you know what I'm saying, and willing to take the information. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, man. I appreciate your love. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. I want you to tell yourself how much you love you, because self-love is the best love, and you cannot love anybody else until you first learn how to love yourself. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate everything. For those of you who wanted to send me some love, you guys can go ahead and send me some love real quick, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. What did that guy says? Keep talking, friend. I gotta go. I got an appointment. I gotta go to the chiropractor today. If you missed it, that's okay, Alexis. All you gotta do is watch it in the Patreon. I'm gonna download it and upload it into my Patreon. She said, I feel blessed just listening. Thank you. Then that means that I've done my job. Y'all know that's what I love, man. I love it like that, man. If I can touch one person, if I can uplift and inspire, motivate one person, if I can give one person a better day, then I'm definitely on here doing my job. That is the goal. That's the mission. Thank you so much. How you doing, man? Thank you. Blessings to you as well. She said, I needed this today. Then, hey, I did my job. Josh said, oh yeah, I needed this. A word. I'm glad I was able to help you, bruh. She says, I just seen some, man, y'all comments are coming so fast. The comments are coming so fast. Thank you so much. Man, I love it. Sending me hearts and all that. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, North Carolina? He said North Carolina's in the building. How y'all doing, man? What up, North? Appreciate that, sis. You've been showing out, man. You know what? I just been living life. Man. I just been doing what I'm called to do, man. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all I do, man. You know what I'm saying? You've helped me set boundaries. Word. That's what's up. And I tell you what, the more that you utilize your boundaries, the more that you're gonna start to feel that freedom, that sense of freedom. That's going to be lifted up off of you. Hey, from Florida, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate never broken. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts. I lost my grandmama in February. Word, condolences to you and your family, man. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here, but I love you guys and enjoy the rest of your day. Now TikTok don't want me to get off. Y'all, they I don't know what's going on. There you go.